I wanted to show you guys something. This is your friend. Even though the name is really weird, this is your friend, and you don't have to get the name brand on this one. You can get any one as long as you get this. This is to prep your face. After you wash your face and take your makeup off, even in the evenings you use this to take the facial hair off. Don't be afraid, it doesn't grow back thicker or darker. But when you take the facial hair off, your makeup will go on and set on your face a lot better. So if you don't have these, get them. And I have a link in my Amazon in my bio if you want to check it out and get you some of these. But these are very important. You get it all around the areas where you have hair growing on our face, which we all do. But if you want to wear the makeup and you want it to set properly, you would use this. So this is one of the things you would buy. The other thing is when as you age, I'm older of course, so as you age, your skin needs to be taken care of differently. So what I would be doing when I was 30 years old, I wouldn't be doing now. So you have to change it up because your skin changes. I have nothing on right now. So what I wanted to do was, I wanted to show you this card because this is what most girls are going to see. This is the card that I used to make fun of all the time, thinking, how in the world am I going to put my makeup on like that? No way. But this is actually the easiest way, because you could use this for your contour, for your highlight, for your lip and cheek, and if you want to go a little shinier, you can use the illuminator. And you can also use the setting powder, but as you get older, most of us can't use that because then it feels caked on, or when you go through the day, then it starts looking all caked on and it goes through the creases. So if we can try to stay away from the setting powder, then it might help our face look dewy all day long with the mascara product. So we're going to use this, and the first thing, we could use our fingers, you could use your brushes, you could use anything you want, whatever you're comfortable with. So let's get started on this, and I usually like to use the highlight. I like to set my highlight, and remember, just a little bit goes a long way. So usually you want it to be light around here, your eyes. So you would set it there. You want it to brighten underneath your eyes so that you don't have that dark look like a raccoon that people say. And then you want to go on your T, they call it. And remember, cream base is very manageable. If you don't have enough, you can always add more. If you put it in the wrong spot, you can always remove it when you blend it. And then you always want to go a little lighter here. Now remember, you always want to go a little bit lighter towards the bottom of your skin, of your face, because that usually is lighter. This area and this area, when you're out in the sun, it rarely gets tanned. So you want to go a little lighter so that it'll blend in with your neck. So let's put some of that highlighter here. Let's see here. The highlighter that I use is wheat. My skin's a little bit darker, so I go with the wheat. Everybody's different, so I would have to color match you to tell you what your colors are. You probably know if you get colors right. But you usually want two highlights. You want a light one and you want a dark shade one. And the light one you put in the areas that need to be lightened. I think I need a little bit more right here. Okay, and then let's say because you have little spots as you get older, everybody seems to think that you want to go lighter but you actually want to go darker on those, and you put the darker on it. This is from my glasses that I was wearing. I got contacts now, so that helps. And I do have some stuff here. Put it everywhere you have your spots. If you have a breakout, you want to put it there. Oops, I put the wrong color. See, now it's going to show it more. Sorry. Let's put the dark color there. And I'm using my fingers just to show you that you don't have to have all the brushes. I mean, the brushes are good like if you're going to do a really nice makeup because you're going out for the evening, or you're going to go to dinner, or you're going to dress up. But just for daily use, you can go pretty fast. So then you get the light highlight, and then you go to the darker. So let's say we're going to put the darker right here around our cheek area, right in the center. And let's just put a little bit up here. So we're going to try to look like this, okay? And then let's see. We can do a little bit of a dark right here. Let's blend that in right there a little bit. And then usually they talk about contouring your nose, and a lot of people get a little nervous about that, but all you have to do is you get a darker, let's say we can get like the darker highlight, or you can do the bronzer, whatever you want, and always start at the tip, but don't go too much to the side. You always want to go on top of the nose, because if you go too far on the side, the nose, you make your nose look wider. So you want to just go on the top of the side of your nose, and then you always want the white in the center, the lighter color in the center, and then it narrows your nose, and you never want it on the tips of your nose. You want that open, okay? So that's my two highlights right there. And then let's see, I'm going to use the indigo. So it was papaya and wheat. And now I'm going to use a little bit of indigo. And then you have to, where your the center of your ear, and then you go down just a little bit. You don't want to go too far. Center of your ear, and go down just a little bit. You don't want to come all the way over here. That would just extend everything out. It wouldn't work right. And then you want a little bit up here. I like to go down a little bit. And then to even out your neck and your bottom of your face area, you just do it along the line like that. Okay? So we got that down. I know this is crazy. I thought so too, but when I did it, I was amazed. So I'm just trying to show you how easy this stuff is. You could do anything with it. As a matter of fact, my husband's always like, Eddie's like, you're always in there doing your makeup. You have so much fun. Yeah, I do. It's a lot of fun. You can get all the different colors. You can mix match. You could get color matched, and then you can also change it for the seasons. So you can do a lot of things with this makeup, and you can't go wrong. And I can't remember the color of this one. Let me look really quick. This is my lip and cheek. Sandstone. I should have known. Sandstone. I rarely do this in the day, but I'm going to do it now because it shows better on camera. So I got the sandstone on there. And remember, it's lip and cheek, so you put a little bit right there. And then you can also put a little bit on your lips. You can put any kind of color on your lips. You can even line it if you want. So let me see, I got that. And let me line my lips a little bit. There we go. And then what I'm going to do is I have my spongy, and I wet it really good, and I take out all the water until there's nothing. It's almost dry. And then you could do it one of both ways, whatever works for you. I like to put the Stay Spray on it, and then we're not gonna swipe on anything. We're just gonna blend and we're going to tap. And we're going to blend and we're going to tap and we're going to blend and we're going to tap. And we're just going to keep doing it because the more you do it, the more natural it looks. What do you hear, honey, huh? What you hear, baby? And then sometimes if you see little areas that you want to take care of, you can use your finger or you can use your brush. And always use the darker, one shade darker than your skin. There you go. There's that. Hey, 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 hey. Leave them alone. They're just walking by. She might go crazy here in just a sec. Hey, hey. Oh, leave it. Look at him. He's just going for a walk. Oh, come on. I'll take you for a walk soon. Leave it. Oh my goodness. I know. Just leave it. So it looks like I need to just go a little bit darker, and I use my detail hack, which is more narrow because I don't want too much. And when I put this on here, I just want it a little bit. When you put it on the end right here, you have to blend it down, okay? Don't blend up, blend it down. Then it goes down into your neck. Then it gives you a more detail right there. The other thing is, whenever you're putting your bronzer or your contour, always make sure when you put it there, you blend up. Like, let me put a little bit of indigo right here. And you always blend it up. I always like the bronzer look. And you're also chiseling your cheekbones, so you can chisel them away. Okay, and then there's that, there's that, there's that. And you always want the darker on the top to bring the shade, your face a little bit smaller, so it's not just all your forehead showing. You want to have people focus on your eyes. And then, let's see, I would use this smaller end of this detail to put a little bit more highlight, and you never want to go completely under the eye. Your eye skin is so thin and gentle there that it doesn't like a ton of makeup on it. So you just go up to there, and then you always want to go right by your nose and then across. And you always want it a little bit brighter because you want your eyes to stand out. And then just tap, tap, tap. You don't want to rub or swish. You want to just tap, tap, tap constantly. And then you want to get your blush and bronzer, and you want to get the bigger part, especially for older skin, and you just want to blend everything in. Blend, blend, blend. That's the key to all of it, is just blend it all in. So there, that is just a light setting of makeup on your face for just the daily use. That's it, nothing fancy. I'm going to be doing errands. I have a hair appointment today. My hair needs it bad. But yes, so it's just a daily routine. Now, to do your eyeshadows, sometimes I go with a dark black, and sometimes I go with Trust, and it looks like I might just go with Trust today, and that's a browner, dark brown. Let me look in the mirror here. And then you just start at the end of your brow and then go across. End of your brow and go across. And then you can make them any way you want, but just you want that top point up there, not too sharp, more natural. And then you blending blah, blah, this beginning part, blend it up. And then you want to go down here and go out a little bit further than your eye, just a little bit. There we go. Got that done. And then usually you can get some primer. You can use your own primer, or you can use the cream highlight, the lightest one, as a primer for your eyes. And I'm not going to put a lot of eyeshadow on today. I'm not much on big eyeshadow. I just like the smoothness and the texture of the foundation and the highlight and the contour and the bronzer. I like that more than anything. And even, it doesn't matter, because we age, we're going to have the wrinkles under our eyes. So anytime during the day when you have to touch up, you're basically just going to have to go like this, and it'll just blend right back in. But with another foundation, if you have to put the powder and all that, it's caked so you can't even touch it, so you see more of your creases. This you don't. It's amazing. I love it. Let's see. Now let me get my brush here. This is my, I think this is, oh, this got really hot. It was next to my curling iron. I'm going to use, let's see, I'll use Basic, and I will use, I think, Basic and Bird, and then maybe we'll see where we'll go from there, because I don't want to put too much. So, you want to do this whole eyelid with the one basic color, and I'm choosing Trust. Now you have a base. I always go a little bit darker. You can go lighter skin, you can go lighter. And then I'm going to do a little bit of the bird. Right on this end right here, and that's it. I'm not going any further in, and then I'm just going to put it in the crease. With me, usually when I wear a light eyeshadow on my eye, everybody always seems to think I'm not feeling well, or or something's wrong with me. I have allergies or something, so I always have to go a little bit darker. I don't know, it's just weird. And then I'm using the dark Salem. I always have Salem with me. You can use that for your eyebrows just as well. And then I put a little bit on the edge of the eye only. And then I'm just going to blend that a little bit right there to go up so my eyes look up. They look alive. They don't look drooping down. There. And then I can put a little bit of that right on the end, not all the way. There we go. And then to blend, put everything together, I'm going to use, oh gosh, it's a new color. I don't even know that color. Oh my gosh. I'll get the color in just a second. Why don't I know this color? I think it's an emerald, I think it is. And then we're just going to put it right here next to the Salem. And I'm going to put it here, put the left over here, then you grab a little more. Actually, I don't want to use that. I'm going to use this little one here. Go back and I can use this right there. To bring the eye in. And then now we're just going to blend away, and I'm going to use this brush to blend, 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 blend. There we go. And then after that, you can use your eyeliner. I have the NYC I use because I want it to be a little bit chunky eyeliner. Just at the end right here, the eye, the corner of the eye. And at the corner of the eye. And then a little bit right here. A little bit right here. And a little bit on this corner. A little bit on this corner. There we go. And then, once you get done with your eyeshadow, you want to use, I use the Buffy, but I'm really careful because I don't want to put a ton on there. So I just tap a little bit, and then we take the dust off of what we just created, but we don't want to go completely under the eye, remember? We want to not put too much on there. There we go. Blend it in. Just that. And come on in.
I think your timer for something's going off.
Oh, can you turn it off for me?
Yep.
Thank you. Sorry.
You want me to
Just
turn
the oven.
off?
It's the oven. Just turn it off.
Okay.
Thank you. Oh my gosh, I didn't even hear the timer. That was my son-in-law. Always so helpful. I'm going to put a little bit on the bottom. But remember with the mascara, you want your lashes to get long, so sometimes you have to move that brush in there. Let me look in this mirror over here. There we go. And you can, I have all kinds of other lipsticks and chip and leap, let's see, lip and cheek, and I use the Summer Love because it's more, it has, well actually, let me see. What do I want to show you today? This is it. I think this is it. Oh, where is it? Where is it? Oh, here it is. Yes, I have a ton of them. I love them. I'm going to keep buying them. Sunshine State. It's more pigmented and it has like a little glitter to it. There we go. And the cool part about it is the leftover. You can just put on here and then you just blend away. And then you stay spray everything. And this stuff is like a primer, a setting spray. You put it on, you spray it on. Oh, this one is crazy because it goes on so much, but you have to do it that way because you want your makeup to set. And then you let it dry a little bit. Look at it, it's dripping on me. It just shoots. It's like I gotta go further away. I don't know, whichever way you want to do it. Then you use your sponge and then you're gonna dab it again, tap it, don't spread it, tap it, put it all over here, tap, 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 because it's taking the excess off. Let me see. Maybe that helps a little bit, sorry. And I'm looking in the mirror. I think that looks really good. And it's done. There. Super easy. You can go fast, you can go slow. If you like putting on makeup, you take your time, whatever you want to do. But this is made to be any way you want it to be. If you work and you need basic, you can put basic. If you have time to be able to stay home and put your makeup on and have fun, then do that too. There's all different ways. But we color match you because everyone has a different color, a different shade. If their eyes are blue, if their eyes are green, if their eyes are brown, there's all different palettes for each one of you. So you can get customized palettes, and then I am your personal makeup artist. And when the seasons change, you can change the colors, and they're very affordable. If you bought 2 highlights, it's still cheaper than buying a bottle of foundation. And your primer and your lip and cheek, everything comes compact so that you could use it for this or that. So you have a lot of options and a lot of colors, and Maskcara keeps coming out with new stuff all the time. Yeah, so anyway, and like I said, I try to stay away from the powders because after a while it looks like it's caked on. But and the lighting isn't real good here yet, but I did buy some stuff. Anyway, I want to show you guys that sometime this week because it's for our party that's coming up that me and Kim are going to have, and you guys are going to have a good time. So I hope this helped you a little bit to show you how this makeup works and show you how you could finger paint your face just like this and blend it in without a brush. Brush is optional. You can use a brush. You don't have to use a brush, but this stuff is amazing. And I want to do another video on how to use your makeup wipes and how to use the Milk cleanser, toner, and moisturizer that I have been using and that I love to death. I don't know what I did without it all these years. But anyway, if you have any questions or you want a color match, send me a message and I will help you out, and I will always be there for you for whatever you need. And for the girls that have already bought the makeup and needed a little bit of an update or a tips on how to do their makeup, well, here you have it. All right, I hope you liked it, and I'll try to make another video. Tell me what you think, okay? All right, thanks guys, bye.